Hi. So this is programming number 3. And I need to say that I aspire for clarity. So whatever gets me to clarity is part of my path. And this is just my opinion. And my opinion is based on multiple things. It's based on my own research that I do, the education I've undertaken, the mentorship I've had with many wonderful people, and my own inner knowing. So today's topic is grief. And this is one of the programmings we've been conditioned out of. Grieving, exploring our grief. And grief happens when we have lost someone or something. Could be a job, could be a partner, could be death, someone dying of cancer, multiple things. It also is a consequence of people saying no to us and sometimes not getting what we want or need in the moment. So grief is huge, and we've been conditioned out of it. And it's interesting because I believe grief brings you to clarity. So we've been conditioned out of getting clear. And so there are different processes that people talk about when it comes to grieving. I see it as a necessary release from the vessel, the body, and mind. When we grieve, we do release toxins, we release conditioning, programming, anything that came from the outside in that wasn't a part of our natural being. So how do we grieve? Well, Elizabeth Kubler-Ross, one of the gurus of grief, wrote a model many, many years ago. And it looks like a hierarchical model, but in recent years, they've said, oh, no, it's not hierarchical. You can come and go on the ladder of the 5 points of grief. And I can't remember them all, but it goes something like sadness, loss. Oh, I don't even know. You'll have to go back. Sadness, anger, what's that one? Not pleading, trying to... I don't know. You'll have to go back and look at it. And the other one that I've seen recently that I thought was very interesting is it pictured our life as a circle. And when we grieve, grief becomes part of our inner circle. And it gets bigger when, anniversaries of things come up that trigger, the grief. And then it goes back in. It becomes smaller again until the next time. So it's actually, that model is saying that we live with grief, no matter, whether we think we've released it or not. It's a very, very powerful, emotive, transformational process that will lead you to clarity. So my feeling is we can't skip over grief. It's another bypassing. And so anyway, I hope that helps. Look up grieving, and see if you find something, some kind of model or idea that sits with you. But it's an often neglected process because it means also sitting in discomfort again. Discomfort, maybe even pain, right? And we've done everything in our society to avoid feeling pain, right? We medicate people to death. It's also saying that pain is not acceptable, but I believe it's a process of communication from the body as well. Anyway, this is getting really long, and I just wanted to talk about grief in a process towards clarity. Love you.